It's our first two-a-day practice. Obviously, we came inside to start the day just to try to keep a little bit of their energy level, and it worked. I thought we had a real good energy level. Defense had an outstanding practice. Again, thought the attitude was really good. Too many penalties, too many procedure penalties, too many pass interference penalties. Hadn't seen any, personal foul penalties. So guys have kept their composure pretty well and had a good day. So, defense is doing a great job on PAT field goal block. They're blocking about half of them. We got to do a better job with our protection there. But I think a lot of it has to do with how well our guys are going after it on defense, but we got to get better there. So probably the thing that we challenged our guys with is the mental mindset to the special teams portion of practice has got to be better. There's a certain intensity and a focus whenever we're on offense and defense. We got to have the same intensity and focus when we're in special teams. That's going to be big, and obviously we got to eliminate those mental errors and penalties and things like that, because we talked a lot today about the team that beats itself early with penalties and stupid things like that. So ball security, the defense got an interception today, had 2 calls fumbles. So the defense had a good day and bounced back. Questions?
I know Josh Hubner's doing some short snapping. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, we just we have I call him Wally, our deep snapper. He's been very consistent, does a good job. He has to adjust when his pads come in. So one day he had first day of pads is whatever he told me, it's always bad the first day or whatever. But anyway, he's cleaned that up. But we just need another short snapper, and we've worked Mo. We like having a bigger body and in there, so that's kind of why we're doing that. He's good. He's pretty good at it.
Todd, you've in your previous teams, you've gotten a lot of use out of the 3-back, the H-back position. Do you like the personnel you have there with Coyle and?
Yeah, I think Chris has had a good camp. I think we have to be adaptive to that. I think we'll use a lot more 2 tailbacks than just always like we always had a 3-back. Because our 3-back tradition has been a guy that could play tailback.
Right.
He's a 6'3", 225-pound guy, and we only had the same one for 4 years, so we've only been 1 year without it. So you'll see more of 20 personnel with the same plays, if that makes sense.
Right.
Coach, you mentioned the other day Evan Goodman exceeding expectations. Do you see him as a guy who could be an impact freshman, get significant time on the field this year?
Yeah, I think he could be in a. I think we're pretty solid with our one offensive line. I think obviously if he's good enough, he'll compete. But it's awful hard in 30 days to learn our offensive system and be a guy that would start. Do I think he'll start? No, I don't think he'll start. But do I think he's going to get a chance to be in the 2 deep? I do. And he's a guy. Sky's the limit for him. He's really a physical talent. It's all just about him learning. But I got a lot of confidence in the guys that we have on the offensive line, 1 deep. We're just really thin, and that's good that we got some help there.
Coach, just watching DJ Foster today. Can you just talk about what he brings to the field?
I tell you, he is tough. I mean, he's out there and he mixes it up. I don't know if you guys watch that, but he takes some shots and gives some shots out. Tremendous athleticism, but his toughness is what's really impressed me throughout camp, and been very impressed. With all those guys, our tailbacks have really been impressive. So that's one of the reasons why you'll see more of the 20 personnel and 30 personnel, 3-back formations.
Can you just talk about some of the challenges that a true freshman has to go through to get recognized on the roster with over 100 players up here?
Yeah, I think you got to be really, really special, and I think you got to be really, really smart. And probably the key is your maturity. The DJ's really mentally mature. I think he's ready. Obviously, 5 years from now, we're wishing we redshirted him, but we've got to do what we got to do to win games. And he's definitely, I think, a guy who can help us win games. I think Jackson Hood's in the same boat there. I think Carlos Mendoza, he's been limited, but I think he's a guy that we feel like can help us win football games this year. Our freshman linebackers are impressive. Salamo, Rowe, Mendoza, all those guys are very, very impressive. And so it's hard to do that, as a freshman. And I think mental maturity is the key.
Is Corey Adams back today?
I knew you were going to ask me. Hey, was Corey Adams back today? He was not practicing today.
Okay.
He was watching.
Okay.
He was, or he's getting treatment, one or the other. Okay. He's probably in Muscle Beach.
All right.
All right.
Thanks
Thanks, guys.